Yesterday, I postponed my hiking plan to a mountain, but today I'm here. Today, I'll challenge a hill that's behind the campus of Huazhong University of Science and Technology. What's this? I've been to Yujia Mountain once before, back when I was a student. I don't know whether it's a shelter for birds or stray cats and dogs. It's a cloudy day today with no sunshine, so the place is almost deserted. There are two paths here, and hikers usually take the more rugged one at the top. A small flat area has been cleared here, and I'm not sure if it's a new burial ground. The entire hillside to my right is covered with graves. This is likely a fortification left by the Japanese army during their invasion of China. They built a wall of stones about the head of a man, leaving some loopholes for shooting. This is proof of the crimes committed by the invading Japanese army during the invasion of China. There are various signs along the way reminding people not to litter. This is not a developed tourist area, so there are no trash cans or sanitation workers to clean up. Sometimes the cleaning is done by volunteers. This track appears to be a simple transportation system. I've seen similar ones online, used in terrace fields, mountain orchards, and tea plantations. It has a toothed rack underneath, and cargo carts uses a gear system for propulsion. There are actually people cycling here. A fall here wouldn't be a minor injury, but they seem to be very skilled cyclists. Beyond that wall should be Huazhong University of Science and Technology. Sure enough, I saw a cargo cart here. Here, there were two paths, one higher and one lower. Initially, I chose the lower, flatter one, but I was worried I might take the wrong path. So while I wasn't too far along, I climbed up to the higher path. After walking a short distance, I noticed that the road below seemed to lead in a different direction. This is where the freight railway line ends, which I suppose counts as a form of rail transportation. To be honest, although this mountain path is rugged, the rocks are very sturdy, and you generally won't slip when you step on them. What's more worrying are the loose, small stones. This is the road I was on earlier. If I hadn't climbed up just now, I wouldn't be able to overcome this height difference now. At this point, through the gaps between the treetops, East Lake could be seen in the distance. I reached a relatively flat area with not too many rocks. You can see it more clearly from here. The mountain in the distance is Moushan Mountain, and there's a cable car system. Moushan cable car. There's an airplane-themed restaurant in the distance. I remember it used to be in Guanggu Square, but it's moved to a new location. If I hadn't gone hiking this time, I wouldn't have known where it is now. In the distance, I saw a viewing platform with people on it. This is also the site of former fortifications built by the invading Japanese army during the Sino-Japanese War. The outer circle of stone walls is the original structure, while the viewing platform inside was built later. Upon reaching the top of the observation deck, the surrounding trees no longer obstruct the view, allowing you to see the scenery to both the north and south. The view to the south is unobstructed only at this height. In the distance is Guanshan Avenue, And spanning across Guanshan Avenue is the Xiongchu Avenue elevated road. The building nearby is Building South Number 1 of Huazhong University of Science and Technology. To the north is a panoramic view of Moushan Mountain, which is still several kilometers away from here. From the top of Moushan Mountain, I can even see the cluster of tall buildings across Donghu Lake. By the way, this viewing platform is called Fengfei Terrace, meaning phoenix flying, and the inscription was written by Zhu Jiusi, the former president of Huazhong University of Science and Technology. After leaving Fengfei Terrace and continuing on for a short distance, you can see a list of alumni who donated funds to build Fengfei Terrace. Fengfei Terrace was completed in 2004, which means it has been 21 years since its construction. These stairs head to the campus of Huazhong University of Science and Technology, but I will continue the way. Let's head on. Ahead, I saw several abandoned brick and tire houses. These houses were probably built in the 1970s or 80s, and their original purpose is unknown. Now, they have become a canvas for graffiti. Entering another abandoned building complex. I guessed it was probably a former residential or office area for forest fire prevention personnel. It seemed quite large, but it had gradually been abandoned as times changed, because the surrounding area had become quite developed, making it easy to firefighters to arrive quickly. Of course, this is just my guess. I don't know if anyone knows the answer. If so, please tell me. Ahead is a permanent survey marker. It looks quite important, although I don't quite understand its purpose. This is a permanent measurement mark. From here on, it's mostly downhill, so you need to be extra careful to avoid slipping. Descending is when you are most likely to fall. Okay, I see the exit now. It's not the exit. I should go on this way. I almost fell here, but luckily I managed to keep my balance. Finally, I saw the exit ahead. Because of the frequent stops along the way and the time spent taking videos, it took me a little over 2 hours to get there. If I had just walked continuously, it would have only taken about an hour. So that's all for today's challenge. Very successful.